That's my Mackenzie.
Hey, Bailey, congrats on graduating today.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job, Bailey.
Thanks, guys.
Mackenzie?
Thanks.
Mac.
Hey, Candace.
Hey, Kenzie, how are you?
Thomas. Hi.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Okay.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Thomas. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Mackenzie.
Bradley.
Hey, Jesse.
Jason,
Thanks,
hey.
Mike.
Hey, Mo. Congratulations, Bailey.
Thank you.
What's up,
Bye.
Bradley?
Congratulations, Bailey. Thank you.
I feel I should go find the graduation march
Only
song on
three people I
YouTube.
know. I don't really know that many
Oh,
other people.
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight they're discussing power.
Thanks.
All right, Power. So I'm just gonna wait a couple more minutes
Yes, I know.
to dry their eyes.
Mo, Monique, is
Being
Galaxy
confusing is it right to left.
S25G, is that your power
I-
line?
Okay, my background, I don't have any
Jason
Power
Tremo.
Rangers, so I did space.
And Monique. Well, the rest of you I don't know.
Hey, I'm-
Good night, guys.
Hey, Bradley.
Yes, really.
Hey, Kai.
Way to go, Bailey.
Jason.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm not talking about that penguin, so I don't have some.
Okay, I'll just mute you then.
Doesn't help me. I don't know them.
I was watching him last night anyway.
All right.
Mackenzie.
Yeah, me, Bradley.
What's up, Monique?
Oh, yeah, I know you.
Is my co-host on this call yet?
He was
Oh, great. Kai's on.
You said he's not?
Did you hear? We were speechless.
Mackenzie, I got myself a new puppy.
Don't think so.
Did what kind?
It
Husky.
was excellent. It was serious.
Does it have blue eyes?
He's got the light blue eyes.
Oh,
His name is
Candace.
Sabu. His name is Sabu.
Sabu?
It's big
Wait,
enough.
like The Lion King?
No, you're thinking of Zazu.
Oh.
Sabu. No, you ever seen the show Sabumafu? He's actually named after the lemur.
Oh, how old is he?
And he's always kind of been
6 months old,
Oh, awesome.
more
but
prison.
he's got that really loud bark.
But anyway, so last night,
So
focusing
Miss Matthews, is your co-host on with us?
all the pieces.
Yes.
Can you make me the co-host?
You're definitely the co-host. I'm making you the co-host.
Interviews with people.
So,
You know, right?
so I'm gonna mute everybody.
Kai's on, Jason.
Okay.
Oh, Kai is okay. Hey, Kai, how's it going?
Multicultural group.
All right, so I am going
Hi.
to mute everybody. Then I'm going to come back and unmute Kai and Monique. But first, I'm going to change Monique's name because being Galaxy S25G is no
I always
way to live your life.
Change it, Jason.
Yes.
Change it.
5G.
Like my name, Mackenzie.
All right, here we go. Going on mute. 3, 2, 1. They're going to do that. And we're going to let's see. We're going to make unmute Monique. We're going to find Kai. We're going to. So Kai, you have to unmute yourself, but I'll make you co-host as well, so that'll help. Okay. Okay, yeah, looks like Kai and Monique, and I'm just gonna put this on speaker view. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's double bill, second part of the double bill. We're following the Brave and the Attempt talks. We are going to talk Power Rangers. Monique Matthews was very insistent on leading a discussion on Power Rangers, and I'm all about leadership. So I'm going to pass it over to Monique, and I know our guest Kai, also Power Rangers aficionado. Is that allowed to be said? I don't know if that goes with Power Rangers, but so Monique and Kai, this is your show. I'm going on mute. Where do you want to start, Monique?
Okay, so I just wanted to introduce you guys to my co-host. If you guys don't know, my co-host works for Outer Bounds and does youth programming alongside Baltimore City Police Department. He loves playing soccer and all things Power Rangers. He is also one of Mackenzie Irving's really good friends. Mr. Kai Overton.
Hi,
I
guys.
didn't know. So
Thank
we
you
are
for the
going to
great
start
introduction, Monique.
with, you are welcome. Okay, so if you don't know the history of Power Rangers, let me give you a little snippet of it. The first Power Rangers entry, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, debuted on August 28th, 1993, and helped launch the Fox Kids programming block from the 1990s, during which it is captured in popular culture along with a line of action figures and other toys by Bandai. Kai, can you elaborate on the toys, if you don't mind, the dolls?
Yeah, so Power Rangers, in terms of its merchandise, all the toys are made by Hasbro. Hasbro is like the chain who like makes all action figures and toys of that nature, G.I. Joe, Transformers. Power Rangers is the #1 selling toy in terms of merchandise, I think, of the last 20 years. So if you think about it, since 1993, when it initially debuted, they've sold the most toys in terms of merchandise out of any TV show in the world. So it's a big, big, big aspect in terms of merchandise.
Okay, cool. That's where, if you guys didn't know how Power Rangers started, it actually started from a doll. So yeah, I didn't know that either. Okay, as one of the longest serving Rangers, Johnson appeared in the original series from 1993 to 1995, a run that included the franchise's first big screen production, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, March 22nd, 2017, which leads into our first question, okay? So what is your favorite Power Rangers movie, past or present?
All right. So my favorite Power Rangers movie, I probably would have to say, is going to be the original. Is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And that's the one with Ivan Ooze. And that's the one with the original cast. And I think that's why it's my favorite, because it is the only Power Rangers movie with the original cast from Mighty Morphin. They filmed it during, actually, when they were filming the normal seasons. So that's a really cool aspect as well. And in terms of the action, in terms of just the entire like plot of the movie, it's definitely my favorite.
I'm going to have to agree with you, because that's the actual first Power Rangers movie I've ever watched from beginning to end. The graphics were awesome. The storyline was awesome. The plot was awesome. The costumes were awesome. Basically, everything in that was awesome. So, yeah. All right. So what would be your favorite Power Ranger and why?
Cool. So my favorite Power Ranger, and this is a pretty simple one for me. My favorite Power Ranger is Tommy. It's going to be Tommy. So Tommy was originally started out as the Green Ranger. And if you remember the Green Ranger in Mighty Morphin was the evil ranger that was created by Rita, who was the Power Rangers' like main villain. And her goal was to create a Ranger that could combat the Power Rangers and defeat them. Essentially, what happened was the Power Rangers kind of turned Tommy to good by just being his friends and like showing him the way of like friendship. So Tommy then became the Green Ranger and joined the Power Rangers. And then Tommy then became what we now know as maybe what some consider the greatest Ranger in terms of just character archetype, which is the White Ranger. Tommy became the White Ranger. And not only did he become the White Ranger, he ended up becoming the first Ranger to hold 3 titles and 3 colors. He was green, white, and then he became the Red Turbo Ranger. So Tommy's pretty crazy and a really, really interesting character, and definitely my favorite Ranger.
Okay, I'm going to have to disagree with you and say Antonio.
Nice,
Gold
nice.
Ranger, because because he had harpoons, you know, those little swords, harpoon swords. His costuming was awesome. I think that whole season to me was awesome because of him. Because he did stupid things, but
Very
he
true.
doesn't his hand of it.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point.
Yeah. Okay. This is my favorite part. Supervillains. So, you have Lord Zed out of Mighty Morphin. You have Vengeance off of RPM. You have Dashani from Jungle Fury. You have Rita from Mighty Morphin. Tiana from RPM. Astronomer from the Space. The Psycho Rangers from Inspeed and Lost Galaxy. And Abdomina from Andromeda Mega Force. So who is your favorite super villain and why?
Can I have two answers here?
Yes, you can have as many yeses as you want to.
Okay, so Power Rangers in Space was a really good season for villains because the first time you saw the Rangers combating two fronts. They were combating the main villain, which is Andromeda, and then they were combating Andromeda's creation, the Psycho Rangers. And any time that we had the Rangers fight any parallel version of themselves, it was always good and always fun. So definitely Power Rangers in Space had great villains, the Psycho Rangers. And Andromeda, not only because she was a great villain in creating the Psycho Rangers, but she ended up becoming good. She ended up being Andros' sister. So the depth of character in that, I think, yeah, for sure. The Psycho Rangers and Andromeda, hands down, my favorite villains. Yeah.
I'm gonna actually say 3.
Oh, exactly.
I'm a Lord Zed fan. I'm a Rita fan, and I'm a Vengeance fan. Because Lord Zed is a classic.
Yep, very much so.
Rita is a classic. Vengeance was also in the season of RPM with 10 or 12, or 10 or 7. So, I'm going to open this question up. Jason, are you available?
Yes, ma'am. Let me figure out how to unmute everybody. They've taken away our unmute button.
I know, but here's the question I want to ask everybody.
Okay.
Who is your favorite super villain and why? I know we all have one.
You can try to unmute yourself if you want, and I'll try to.
You can type
unmute.
Bailey, do you have a favorite super villain as the Flag Rangers? Anybody?
Oh, super villain.
No, we all have one.
I got 2 favorite Rangers.
Oh, hold on. You know what? Hold on one time here. I think maybe we'll just open one at a time. 1 second here.
Yeah,
okay.
You could do Candace first.
We'll do Candace first. Sorry, guys, I overstepped there. So Candace, you can unmute yourself.
Well, I have 3 favorite Rangers and 2 favorite supervillains. Okay, my first favorite is Nick from Mystic Force. Second favorite is Jack from SPD. And my other favorite Ranger, I can't think of his name though. He's also from Mystic Force. He's that night dude with the train sword. Daggeron, I think that's his name.
Yeah, it's Daggeron. It's Daggeron. She's correct. Yeah, it's Daggeron.
There you go.
Okay, then my 2 favorite supervillains, I have to go with Monique. I'm a what's the name of the dude from Mighty Morphin? Zod or Zord?
Lord Zed. Yeah.
Lord Zed.
Yeah, I like that that winged creature dude with the blue face. Looks like he's like in the golden armor.
Oh, Goldar?
Yeah.
Yeah, Goldar.
Okay.
I can't think of his name though. It's been so long since I watched Power Rangers.
I know, but you got 2 people that know what you're talking about at least, so you're not alone.
All right, who else we going to, Monique?
Let's do Bailey.
Bailey, let's find Bailey. I know, Bailey, I know you're here. All right, Bailey. Whoops, sorry. Go ahead, Bailey.
Well, I got this interest and one bad guy. Still, I like the Red Ranger because he loves to pass his red wheel. Yep, and I like Emperor Buffalo. Yeah. From the human years.
Yeah, Megaforce.
Yeah. That's my answer. Two answers.
Mhm.
I'm
So did you give me a super? So did you give me a super villain yet, Bailey? Who's your favorite super villain?
Emperor Marlboro. Buffalo. Marlboro. Yes. Emperor Buffalo. Emperor Buffalo.
You know who we're talking about, Kai?
Yeah, I think he's the villain for Megaforce.
Okay.
All right, good.
So you talking about Megaforce, Bailey?
Yes. Yes, Monique. Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right, thanks, Bailey.
Thanks, Bailey. Who else is on this call, Jason? Because I do not have the call list in front of me.
Yeah, no problem. We can go to, let's go to, how about Jonathan? Jonathan,
yes, because I saw him on your email earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, can you unmute?
I'm interested to see.
I watch a lot of Spider-Man. I watch a lot of, superhero movies. I like the Avengers. Greatest superheroes ever.
Jonathan, do you have a favorite Power Ranger and Power Ranger villain?
I don't watch Power Rangers.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for joining us anyway tonight.
Thanks.
Yep.
Let's see who else we can find. Jason Kaufman.
That'll work.
Jason Kaufman, you can unmute yourself. I can't do it from here, sir. There you go.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool.
I think it's the Beast one, or
I'm sorry, Jason, I was in the other room. What are you asking him?
Favorite Power Ranger and favorite villain.
Beast.
Who's your favorite Power Ranger?
The red one. The red.
The red one?
Red is the Beast one.
Red is a Coleman.
Typhoid. And let's be rescue.
Nice. Lightspeed Rescue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all Greek to me, so I don't know what he said, but I
It's
hope
a
you
great season. It's a great season.
It is.
Great.
He watches them on his tablet.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, they're on
Nice.
Netflix. Awesome.
Yes.
Thunderman.
I actually binged about 15 hours of it while I got a headache, so I'm with you there.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Kaufman. Let's see who else we got on the team here. Mackenzie wants to go.
We're gonna have Mackenzie go.
Yeah, we're gonna meet Mackenzie. Were you waving your hand? Do you have a favorite Power Ranger?
I like the yellow
So she
Power
actually looked at it.
The yellow.
Her yellow. Yeah.
Wait, what did you say? Say it again.
She said a yellow Ranger. She thinks.
Yeah. Right?
Okay. Why the Yellow Ranger?
Okay. Yeah. Why?
Why the Yellow Ranger? Because she does like psycho stuff.
Ha 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 ha.
But also, Anu is in costume, so I think that we should just go to Anu.
Yeah. All right, Anu.
Yes, because I just admitted him, yes.
All
if
right.
he's in costume, yes, I want to see the costume.
Okay, Anu, unmute yourself. Put your helmet on, sir.
I want to see it. I want to see it. What? I want to see it. Mackenzie put you under the bus, sir. Come on. I want to see it.
Why can't I see him?
He's
I can't see you either, no.
He's getting his helmet on, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
whoa.
Yes.
What is up?
Yes. I love it.
All right. So special guest. I'm gonna change his name on here to Red Power Ranger. Is that what you call him? Red Power Ranger?
The Red Ranger. Just say the Red Ranger.
Red Ranger. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red Ranger.
Sorry. I'm a rookie at this. Thanks, guys. Red Ranger. All right. There you go. Red Ranger. Red Ranger. Who's your favorite Power Ranger?
The Red Ranger.
That's awesome.
Who's your toughest supervillain that you've been up against, Red Ranger?
Lord Zed.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank you,
right.
Anu. And then who else? Who else is in the house here? Oh, I saw Kenny Long. Hold on, Kenny Long.
Yeah, I think I admitted Kenny. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my favorite bad guy is Goldar, and favorite Ranger Red Ranger.
Red Ranger.
Nice. Red Ranger's getting a lot of votes.
Yeah.
I was going to say Red's getting a lot of votes, right?
When I was younger, I had all the Megazords and all, but they're in the tub. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I used to collect all of them too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. They're all packed away.
I actually had a book of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
I had a book of it.
Let's see. Yeah.
Crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kenny. Thomas Smith had his hand up, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to Thomas. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, passed right
Yeah.
by you on the top there, Thomas. Go ahead. You can unmute yourself, Thomas. Hey, Thomas, can you unmute yourself? I can't do it from here, sir. There you go.
My favorite is talk to the people. Green one and the blue one.
Okay. Who's your favorite super villain?
You don't like the villain. I don't like a villain.
You don't like villains?
Don't like any villains.
You don't?
No.
You don't like any villains? Okay.
I love that, Thomas. Okay. You just see the good in people. That is great.
Right.
All right, and then I think Bradley is with us, so I'm gonna go find Bradley. Bradley, right with you?
Hey.
Hey, Bradley.
Hey.
Hey, Brad. How are you?
Good.
All right. So give me your favorite hero and your favorite villain.
Okay. The Blue Ranger and Lord Zed.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Blue Ranger's got a vote though.
I'm
That's
loving
nice,
Lord
dude.
Zed. I'm loving it. Yes, I'm loving the Blue Ranger too, but I'm loving Lord Zed. I'm not alone.
I think that's 2 for the Blue Ranger.
I already wrote it down back here.
Yeah.
Are there any other people we missed, Jason?
Will Montague. I'm gonna go to Will Montague. Hold on here. Will, you ready? Oh, sir, you can't walk away from the camera. Will, your mic is open.
Gosh.
I know.
I don't really watch Power Rangers, but I was watching The Flash today.
All right. Well, we will know if we have a thing on the Flash. We'll come to you. So.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Well, Stephanie Piles and Ray Miller. You guys, yep, you're up.
Not.
Hello, Jason.
How's it going?
Now, I only got to watch maybe the first or second season because this was when I was in high school when it started. So originally my favorite Ranger at first was Blue because I just liked his attitude about the team and how he structured the team and helped the Red Ranger organize everybody. But then when Green Ranger came, I was a true Green Ranger fan because I was studying martial arts and he was very good.
He's very good. Very, very good. And the actual actor who played the Green Ranger, they brought him on originally when he got hired as like the stunt supervisor and like the fight scene coordinator as well. He was like actually a real life like also martial artist as well.
That's awesome to hear. I did not know that. Now, my favorite villain would have been Goldar, but for one particular reason. He was always so dumb that he was funny. Because he was dumb and funny. You're like, I don't know how I lost. It's like, oh my God.
Say pink.
Stephanie, are you saying Pink Ranger in the back there?
Pink Ranger.
Pink.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, pink.
First vote for the Pink Ranger tonight. All right.
Right. All of us been red. Red or blue.
All right, Monique, I think we got everybody on that round.
Yep. Good. Okay. Here's a little more history, guys. So as of 2018, the Power Rangers consist of 27 television episodes. 20 seasons of 20 different theme series and 3 theatrical films released in 1995 to 1997 and 2017. In 2010, Hammond Saban, creator of the series, regained ownership of the franchise after 7 years under the Walt Disney Company. Kai, can you explain that into more detail?
Yeah, so he sold the Power Rangers to Disney, and then he bought it back. And once he bought it back, he kind of revitalized the franchise, brought back more of the original like kind of energy and vibe to it. Because if many of you don't know, Power Rangers originally was created kind of a blending of 2 shows. All right, so the creator of the show, Hammond Saban, got the idea from the show from a Japanese TV show one day when he was visiting Japan in Tokyo. And this Japanese show is where a lot of the fight scenes for Power Rangers comes from. And what makes this show really unique is that a lot of the fight scenes and the monster scenes are cut from the Japanese show, intertwined with the American cast and American acting. So that was kind of the unique thing about Power Rangers, what made it unique. And so when he sold to Disney, they kind of stopped doing that. They started doing more of their own creative content and lost a little bit of that original energy. So ratings tumbled. It was starting to decline. So he bought it back, brought back more of that original vibe, started doing more of the original Japanese cutscenes. And eventually it led to the theatrical movie that we saw come out in 2017.
Okay, so that was a little history for y'all that did not know about Walt Disney and Power Rangers morphing together. Wink, wink. Okay. Power Rangers is adopted from the 40-year-long line of Japanese Cascade television series known as Super Saiyan. Over 900 episodes have aired since Mighty Morphin Power Rangers premiered in 1993. I was 3 years old, by the way, I think. With the 898th episode being the premiere of the 27th season of Power Rangers Beast Morphers Season 2 on February 2020. For the 1995 film, See Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. From the 1997 film, See Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Yeah. Who's calling me? Oh, okay. So, I know we talked about your favorite movie, Power Rangers movie, but what's your favorite movie of the Power Rangers, Kai?
So, I'm going to say probably Turbo, if we're doing that, just because Turbo had what I think is some of the greatest like action, just in Power Rangers in general. Turbo was just a great series for action. And the movie did a great job of giving us Power Rangers in like a big blockbuster movie action setting, even more so than Mighty Morphin. So I would say Turbo for sure.
Right. I'm going to say Beast Morphers for that one because it just seemed like they took animal DNA, human DNA, and we are descendants of cave people, which I didn't even know. But they morphed it together. So yeah, that would be my favorite. Okay, so what would be your favorite base? We have the command center and a power chamber.
My favorite base.
Yes, your favorite base.
Out of those two, or just in general?
Just in general.
Okay, cool. Probably gonna be Power Rangers in Space, the mega ship. I'd say the mega ship was just crazy, and it was the only base that was in 2 seasons of Power Rangers, along with the original Mighty Morphin.
Right.
Yeah, definitely the mega ship. Yeah, the mega ship for sure. Sorry, I'm trying not to go back on it, but yeah, the mega ship.
Yeah. My favorite base would actually be the Wild Force base.
Okay, and you know what? That was one of the ones I was like, I could go back. That base is crazy. It was floating in the sky. It's mythical. It has all this crazy. That base is crazy.
And I was sitting there looking at it like, how are they not falling? with the doors and people, it's like, how is it not plummeting? It's defying gravity. So, Jason.
Yes, ma'am.
Jason. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
there you are. Okay. So what? I'm gonna open this question up. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kai.
Yep. Sorry.
Jason. Yeah. So I want to open this question up to everybody. Jason.
Mm-hmm.
What is their favorite headquarters from any season?
Favorite headquarters from any season. All right.
If they have one.
Let's see where we're gonna go. We're gonna go with Kenny.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Come on, Kenny. You said you're a fan. What's your favorite headquarters from any season? I'll take any season. Even if I don't know the season, Kai might know the season.
Get the command center. The command center.
Yeah.
Classic. Great one.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Kenny. Let's see. Stephanie and Ray, favorite. The question again, Monique?
Headquarters.
Favorite headquarters.
What is your favorite headquarters from any season?
And the Special Olympics headquarters doesn't count. So.
Exactly, it does not count. SOMB headquarters does not count.
Stephanie and Ray, you have to unmute yourselves there.
The first season.
What was yeah?
Oh, that's the command center, right, guys?
Yeah.
That's the command center, yeah. Command center.
All right, roger that. Okay, thank you. Thomas Smith. Can you unmute yourself, sir? Oh, we'll get you.
Whew.
All right, Thomas, are you? I'm going to go to Jason Kaufman then until Thomas. Jason, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, go ahead.
My best
Headquarters.
Yes. What is his favorite headquarters from any season?
Favorite headquarters.
Headquarters from any season
of the Power Rangers. What headquarters do you like?
Jungle Fairy in the white.
Oh no, not the person. The headquarters.
The place where they live. What is the favorite?
What's your favorite place where they live?
Where they lived.
Earth.
In the Earth.
That would be white.
Where they live. What's the favorite place where they live?
The Grabbots and command.
That was their headquarters, the big command center.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Yeah. He likes the command center. Yeah.
Command
Talking
center.
about Alpha
Thank
5.
you.
Alpha 5 is
Very
like,
good.
Thank you for interpreting that.
All right. Good job, Jason. Good job, Kai. Thomas, I see you're unmuted. What's your favorite headquarters, sir?
Command center.
The command.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice
We got a lot of
one,
command center
yeah.
votes here.
Yeah, it is in the lead. Candace Herget, if you would unmute.
I actually got two favorite bases. One is the base of the Mystic Force Rangers, which is in the forest. I can't think of.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Then it's the SPD headquarters, which transforms into the big
Yes.
Megazord.
Yes.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Very rare their base is their Megazord.
I didn't know a base
Right.
could transform into a Megazord.
Neither did I until I looked at the episode.
I watched that episode. I forgot what episode that was.
Thank you, Candace. Bailey Mawini, what is your favorite headquarters?
Dino Charge.
Dino Charge headquarters. I forgot about that one.
Dinosaur mouse with a slide.
He's talking about the one with the museum one, Kai.
Yes.
The dinosaur
Yes.
mouse with the flag.
Yes. Great
Yeah,
one.
that
Yes.
Bailey, how many DVDs do you have there?
He's got a lot of them. He's got the good ones.
Got a lot of them, right?
Two.
He's got the good ones. He's got a lot of them. He's got the good ones.
Got a lot
Four.
of good ones.
Oh my.
Right.
And six.
6. All right. Good reference point and a visual. Nice. All right. Thank you, Bailey. Red Ranger, what is your favorite
Oh,
headquarters?
geez, I want to hear this one. Because you lived on almost every single one.
The Command Center in the Mighty Morphin series.
Ah, okay.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Thank you, Red Ranger. Thomas, Jonathan, Daniel, Monique. Ben, what's your favorite headquarters?
Command Center.
Command. That is winning hands down.
Don't forget about Bradley Thomas.
And then Bradley.
Thomas.
Oh, down there. There you go. Hey, Bradley, what's your favorite?
The command center. It's a secret location.
Like
And no,
the command
Dino
center was like a
Thunder.
land flag.
Hey, Candace, Dino Thunder is not the same as Dino Charge.
Great. Thank you, Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think we had everyone who watches. Oh, I didn't ask Carissa. Carissa, can you unmute?
I think I accepted her about, what, 15 minutes ago?
Hey,
There we go.
do you have a favorite headquarters in the Power Rangers?
Power Rangers.
All right. Very good. Thank you. All right. I think we got everybody, Miss Monique. I think, right? Mackenzie didn't weigh in, but she had yellow Power Rangers, so she should be banned from answering any more questions. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I don't know, Mackenzie, you got a thought? You got a thought?
Okay, here we go. We're gonna ask her to unmute. Let's see. Wisdom from Mackenzie. Here we go.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I'm laughing because I'm nervous.
No pressure.
Dino Lab?
Yes! She got of one! Yes!
Yes. Yeah.
I owe it all to the Red Ranger.
There you go. That's what you need. Nice.
Is the Red Ranger on this call feeding you information?
Let me find out.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Whatever gets you by.
Because I like dinos.
Excellent. All right, she did good on the spot. That was great. All right, Monique, back to you.
Alrighty. So actually, I did all of my topics. So if the guys want to ask Kai or I any questions,
Oh, yeah.
if you have
All
any
right.
questions from the
So,
email,
yeah, you can either put it in the chat or raise your hand so I can see if you have any questions to stump Kai or stump Monique.
I don't think any question's gonna stump Kai. You could try.
Wow. Okay, Candace, welcome to Stump Kai.
Right.
I got a question for you.
You have a
What
question
is
for
your
me?
Yeah. What is your favorite weapon from any Power Ranger series?
Oh man. There's a theme with me with Power Rangers. I'm very classic. Very rooted in the originals. So I'm gonna have to go probably the Green Ranger's Dragon Sword. He summoned his Zord with it, first off. B, it was a crazy, crazy weapon. The Green Ranger and the White Ranger are only two Rangers to have complete side holster swords. And then also it was a flute. He literally summoned his Dragon Zord by playing his sword that was a flute. By far, that's my favorite one.
Okay.
Thank you. How about you, Monique?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go the Red Ranger sword, the saber from Zeo.
Okay.
That, controls the Solo Red, the Solo Red machine. Tommy, the one that Tommy had, but you had to put a sword in it to get it to work, and his spirit was connected to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
It's on Zeo.
Didn't
He was trying to find his brother.
In the Power Rangers?
Trying to find his I think he was trying to find his spirit or something. Kai, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but he was trying to find. It was an old man that gave him a tooth, or he had a tooth necklace around his neck, and he was trying to figure out what it meant. And it was an old guy that kept following him, and once Tommy realized who he was, his brother popped up on a horseback, and it was a eagle or some sort of bird that flew over him. And the guy said to him, if you follow the bird, you will find your answer.
I'm thinking of something else.
And that was his answer. The red Zord.
Didn't somebody use a bow in a Power Ranger series? I'm thinking somebody used a bow.
I'm thinking that's Mystic Force, right?
Yeah, it was Mystic Force. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking somebody did use a bow. I can't think of who used it.
I think it was the Red Ranger.
No, because the Red Ranger had that sword-looking thing.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it was I think it was.
Was it the yellow one?
Yeah, the yellow. Yeah, yellow.
Okay.
Yellow.
Use a crossbow.
Yeah, it was yellow.
So Red Ranger has a question. I'm going to lower his hand, ask him to unmute.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is, what is your favorite Zord and or Mega Zord throughout any Power Ranger series?
Money, you go ahead.
My favorite Zords would be from Ninja Force. Ninja Storm.
Ninja Storm?
Yeah.
Nice.
My favorite.
I'm gonna go probably Lost Galaxy, the Galactic Beast, because they transformed from their primal form into like a Megazord form. So they're pretty sick.
I don't like the new Power Rangers that out there.
Awesome.
How about you, Red Ranger? What's your favorite?
Well, since I'm on this helmet, I say the Tyrannosaurus Dinosaur.
Good call. Good call. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, the security guard has hand up.
Yeah. Security guard.
Question for Kai.
What's up?
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
You may know the answer, but Do you remember what caused the Power Rangers in the first movie to get their powers back?
So you're talking about like when they after they lost them initially, like what was the journey to them getting their new ones?
Yes.
Yeah, so like after they lost their powers, when Ivanus destroyed the command center, they had to go to that far out planet, and they kind of had to find the Ninjetti powers, which then they got, and then once then once they got the Ninjetti powers, they then got the new Ninjetti Zords, and that was how they were able to defeat Ivanus.
You remember the woman that helped them? What her name was?
Whew, man. It is right on the front of my skull. If I sat,
Dulcia?
There you go. Yeah, thank you for getting that one. That was definitely got me. Yeah.
All right.
Mackenzie's funny. Yeah, it's okay, Mackenzie. I know you wish you could know this amount of information. It's all right.
I see that, yeah.
All right, Thomas, your hand was up,
up.
sir. Yeah, I'm on Thomas there. Okay, Thomas.
Did anybody ever see them live? Everybody seen? No, did anybody? Everybody seen them live on stage.
Oh, okay. Has anyone seen the Power Rangers live on stage? That's a good question.
I've seen like actors in suits when I was younger, like a show down in Orlando studios, but like nothing like on stage. No.
Did they ever do an on ice show?
I don't know that during the 90s they probably did, because at that point they were just trying to get money from everything. So during like the 90s, there's a lot of Power Rangers merchandise that's just crazy.
Excellent. All right, Bailey Mawini. Let me try. Okay, you can go, sir.
Yep. What do you like about Super Samurai?
Ooh.
You can go ahead, Monique.
Well, Bailey, who is that? Oh, I was gonna say, who's that directed to? Super Samurai. Ooh. I'm gonna probably say the costuming. The costuming for the superheroes and the supervillains, because it was clean, it was crisp, it was very like, I won't even say perfect. It was just like, to me, it's like when the sun hit it, it was basically like shiny, that shiny material. And it had a boat. What season doesn't had a boat?
Yeah. All right.
You go ahead, Kai. I'm just like, I want.
What did you say, Monique?
I said you didn't go. Or your favorite season. What did you like about Super Samurai?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you answered that question to the point where that was like a one-sided question. My fault. Yeah. Yeah, I really liked. So Super Samurai is one of the seasons that they really did a good job of when they rebought it back from Disney of adding in those Japanese scenes again. And when you go back and look at Super Samurai, out of all, probably I would say a lot of the Power Rangers series, it has probably the most original Japanese content. When I say original Japanese content that actually flows in line with the plot that they're writing for the American show too.
Excellent. I think
Red Ranger has his hand up.
Who is that?
Red Ranger.
Red Ranger. He's very difficult tonight. Right.
I heard that.
Oh, did I say that out loud, Red Ranger? I'm sorry.
Yes. All right, here's another question. If you wanted to be a villain and want to take over the world, what villain would you want to be?
Ooh.
Probably Lord Zed.
I'm gonna go in Andromeda off of Galaxy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how Red Ranger keeps his identity safe with very little light in his helmet off. And
Right.
secrecy is
Security
important,
guard.
so you don't want to give away your secret
Security
identity, Red
guard.
Ranger. Good. All right.
Yeah, security guard.
All right, the helmet is a little bit
Security
All
high.
right, security guard, you're up.
One more question for both of you. You guys might remember, but in the same movie I was talking about, do you remember the two older guys that helped the little kid defeat Ivan Ooze?
But Bulk and Skull?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of, Bulk. It's cool.
Kai and Monique up to the challenge. All right.
That's what I was thinking of.
All right, excellent. Thank you, security guard. All right. Any other questions for our panelists tonight? Bradley, you good? You got any questions?
No questions? Nope.
Nope. All right. Just want to make sure. And then let's see, Thomas.
Red Ranger again.
So he's so needy. The Red
You already
Ranger.
cut you off.
Oh my God.
Okay, Red Ranger, you're up.
I'm needy. I can hear that, Jason.
Go on and ask your question.
Go ahead, Red Ranger. This is your question.
All right. Who's your favorite character in any Power Ranger series? Who's your favorite character of all time?
Phew, man. It's Tommy, bro. It's Tommy all day. It's the Green Ranger. He's the greatest of all time. He's hands down, has the best story of any Ranger. He is the most depth. He's just amazing. He's phenomenal.
I'm gonna have to agree. Cause every time they remake them better. They make the storyline better. They make the characters better. So, and he's a repeat character in most of the Power Ranger series.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tommy as well, because he's been more than one Ranger throughout the most of the series.
Yep.
Excellent. So I have a question for the Red Ranger. How do you drink your Starbucks through that helmet? There's no way. I don't.
I don't know.
That would be a challenge for me. Yeah.
Well, I just take the helmet. No one knows. Well, no one's looking at me.
Oh my God.
You're a good sport. You're a good sport, Anu. I appreciate it.
Great sport.
All right.
There's no questions, Jason. There's no questions in the comment box or.
I didn't see. No, I see Ray's hand up. So Ray and Stephanie, if you want to unmute, I think I saw your hand up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, this is just a small bit of trivia that I found out because I'm a fan of MMA fighters. Does anybody know two MMA fighters that actually tried out to be villains in the original series?
Wow, no, that's a really good piece. I don't. Who are they? I'm interested.
Chuck Liddell is one.
Ah, good. Yes. They chose him because he was short and he would fit into a villain's costume.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was Chuck Liddell was one of them.
That's great.
I'm not sure of the second one, though.
The other one, if you know anything about MMA, he was the original super fight winner from the second MMA fight, UFC ever done. When he fought against Royce Gracie and beat him.
Oh, I don't. You got me stumped.
Gracie.
He also tried to be in the WWE for a short period of time. He's very popular.
Ooh. Brock Lesnar.
No. You gotta realize Brock Lesnar was just a child back when
Yeah, you got me stumped. Well, who is it?
Ken Shamrock.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, he wanted to do it because he wanted to show off his skills and he thought that would make the show look better. But they didn't choose him because they're afraid of his attitude, and because he was MMA, they didn't want to mix him in.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. It's really interesting.
At that time, he was the super champ. So they were like, we don't know if this is going to be kid-friendly with you. So they didn't want him in labeled and cast.
That's really cool. Wow.
Yeah, you got one that's Kai and I.
Yeah, but now you've
Well,
given.
I follow, and I also follow their biographies every now and then.
Cool. All right. So extra points for Kai and Monique next time there's a Power Ranger knowledge off. They'll have this in their back pocket.
Yeah, have it in the back pocket, ready to go.
Exactly.
Throw that down on the table. You're like, oh yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So it looks like we're coming up on the hour. So and we're done with our questions. So thank you, Kai. Really appreciate your time and sharing your knowledge.
No problem, guys.
Fantastic. Thank you, Monique. It was a great idea to do Power Rangers. Thank you, Mac, for letting us come to you with random questions.
Shout out to Mackenzie. Thanks, Mackenzie, for the invite.
I'm proud of her. She actually knew some.
She knew, yeah.
When Kai and I asked her in the beginning, she was like, what?
All right, so I'm going to unmute.
Yeah,
we can go through the long goodbye.
Yes, Kai, you're going to experience the long goodbye where everybody says goodbye and no and
Yes. Once we all get off mute, can everyone give Kai a big round of applause because this is his first time being introduced to the Special Olympic family, and I am so happy that he is now part of it for life. So.
It's like you can unmute yourselves.
Yes, Kai. Great job, Monique.
Thank you.
Good job, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You tomorrow, Jason.
Mackenzie.
All right, and this is a great. Oh, sorry about that, security guard. Yep. This is a great opportunity. You guys saw how well Monique did tonight. If you have a topic you're interested as an athlete leader, please let me know. I would love to talk to you more about that, and maybe you can do a session. And remember, on Thursday, athlete leader Anastasia Kulik will be leading us on a Russian culture and language hour.
Yep.
We're going to learn a little bit of Russian and a little bit about the country where she came from. So, everybody, what's that?
I said before we go, and you put in the chat. He said, if you love the Red Ranger, then just wait till October.
I don't know what that means. Is October Red Ranger month? It's officially Red Ranger month.
I don't know. But Jason, just to let you know before we get off, Mackenzie and Kai, you this. I was nervous as crap. Like I had to throw up.
Actually, I just got a little surprised I'm putting up.
You were nervous, Monique, while you did.
Yeah, so this is my first time doing it. So it's kind of like, okay.
Yeah, I had to calm her down earlier.
Thumbs up for all your support system and for doing it. Yeah.
I said, on Saturday on the 13th, do we have a dance party on Saturday next week or?
Yeah, we have 3-hour dance party Saturday. Yeah.
On the 13th?
Oh, 13th. Yes, there will. I'll send out a notice.
Because I'll be away.